Welcome to another video. This one we're going to talk about the home page in general about the different sections that at least I haven't covered already up to this point. I think so far I've covered, now whether you've seen those or not is something else, but at least up to this point I've gone over, the banner, I've gone over these boxes right here, and I think this section right here. So what I'm going to do is cover the other areas that I haven't gone over, and then real quickly touch base on these other sections real quick. So I'm going to kind of rapid fire through those, but the other ones I'll go a little bit slower on, so at least you can see how those work. So first thing, let's actually talk about the newsletter. And let me be clear: this is not set up to work with Constant Contact. Doesn't work with MailChimp. It doesn't work with iContact, or just insert your email newsletter service of choice. Now, what it does do is collect that actual email address, and it even stores it in the database for you. So when someone signs up, you'll get notifications someone signed up, and then at that point it's up to you if you want to take that email address and do anything else with it, whether that's going to Constant Contact or somewhere else. Hopefully down the road we'll have integration with those services, but right now we're just set up to collect an actual email address. So here we are. So first thing I want to point out is where we're going to see it stored at. So if someone actually sends you an email and you get an email notification to your account, to your email address, saying, hey, someone signed up, where do we see that list, that storage at? We actually see that under settings and newsletter. Basically, it's just a real generic list. Here's the email addresses, so where you get the email address, and then you can delete it. That's really basic, but that's it in a nutshell. Now, to edit this section, we want to go to General, Newsletter, and first, do you want to receive an email when someone signs up? Of course you do. I don't know why you would choose no, but just in case. That's the email address, so we put in there the email address that's going to actually collect it, that's actually going to receive the notification that, hey, someone has actually signed up for your newsletter. So put whatever address you want in there. Okay. Next, we want to go to Home Page, and what we want to look for is the section that actually takes care of the newsletter, the text in the newsletter field. So on the front end, we have this box, this section with a field, and then our button. So this is where you edit that information. So the title, the actual text that's in there, sign up for your newsletter, and then you can actually name the button, send, submit, whatever the case may be. So really straightforward and really easy. Okay, these boxes, like I said, actually I've mentioned this in 2 other tutorials. I'll mention it really quick right here. Those are edited under the Home Page tab where we are right now, and then under Boxes. That's where you can do that. Alright, next section down we have these 3 sections of text and information. Okay, and that we can take care of in its own individual section in the dashboard under Home Articles. And it's set at 3. That's the default. You can't stack these. You can't do 9 or 6 or 12. It's by default 3. So if you need to change one, you'd either have to delete it and add a new one, or actually edit that existing one. And it's much like doing a blog post or blog article. You come in here, you give it your title, you give it your brief description of text, and then you give it your featured image along with the name of the button and then where it's going to link to. So you could paste in your link. So I could fill out all this information and then name my button, and then if I wanted to link somewhere within the site, I could do that. If I want to link it somewhere outside the site, Google, ESPN, wherever, I could do that as well. Really easy to take care of. Next, if we scroll down, we'll see this little action box. It's called Action Area, that we can actually get someone to click somewhere or go somewhere. That we do back in the Theme Options panel. Under Home Page, and I believe Action Bar, let me see, yep, there it is, the Action Bar. So we just fill this information out, and that will update this section. Below that we have the multiple page intro options little section area. That is done under the, where are we, the article, excuse me. Again, I've covered this, and actually these 2 sections I've covered in a tutorial called Theme Options Panel Tutorial. I cover all of that in more detail. I'm really not touching this as far as in great depth, just because I've already covered it, and don't want to have you watch more than you really need to right now. Below that we have our slides or sliders, little different tabs that we can set up. Those are also in the dashboard, the main toolbar right here under Home Sliding Tabs. And this thing, as you add them, it's going to automatically add the tabs here. So right now I have 4. If I hit Add New, it would create a 5th one. It's going to automatically add that in there. So it's just like the other areas, adding a post, adding a page. You come in here, you give it your title, you give it your text, your information, and then down here is really important is right here is where we can set what type of content it's going to hold. So right now, this sample tab, it says article, right? So if I open this up, I can actually drop a video in there. Okay, so if I just want some basic content, some basic text, you know, some an image and whatnot, what I want to do is choose article. All right, and then after that, I'll name it another tab sample, and that's actually the title that you see right here. Don't confuse that with, you're probably thinking, well, what about this title here? That really is really something for you, for naming for you in the back end, so how you want to find that. So if you want to name it the same thing here as it is here, that makes sense. I mean, that's what I would suggest. Now, if you want to do a video, you just choose video. All right, and then what you would do is enter in the link that you see in the address bar for your video. So if it's a YouTube video, you copy and paste in that YouTube link. And let me real quick show you where that's at, just so you can kind of see it. Get the video tab in here. See, and that's all we did. Copy and paste in the YouTube link, and that will actually populate a video in that video tab, or that tab if you wanted one there. Okay, last, the logos. That's covered another tutorial for the theme options panel, but real quick, if we go under theme options and we go to, the footer, under general and footer, I'll see a section to where I can load all individual links and logos. Right now we have a max of 6. It's only going to hold 6 in here, and like I said before, make sure that you upload the exact size you want. The system for the logos in this area does not auto crop. Again, I repeat, does not auto crop, so you need to size this to the size that you want it to be on the website. All right, that's going to do it for the homepage.